Pack your things and get out of here right now. This company has no place for losers like you. Escort him out right now.
I picked up my coffee mug, my notebook, and the small family photo that had been sitting on my desk for 3 years. Some of my coworkers looked away. Others smiled. A few even whispered, "He deserved it." Nobody knew that in less than an hour, everything would change. My name is Ethan Carter. 3 years earlier, I joined Hawthorne Technologies as a junior financial analyst. Everyone believed I was just another college graduate trying to build a career. That was exactly what I wanted them to believe. What nobody knew was that my late father had quietly invested in the company over 20 years ago. When he passed away, I inherited his shares. Those shares made me the largest shareholder, but I never told anyone. My father always said, "If people only respect your money, they'll never respect you." So I decided to earn my place the hard way. For 3 years, I worked harder than anyone else. I arrived before sunrise. I stayed after everyone left. I solved problems nobody else wanted to touch. Still, every promotion went to the same person, Kevin. Kevin was my manager's favorite employee. He arrived late almost every morning. He missed deadlines. He blamed everyone else for his mistakes. Yet somehow, he always got rewarded. Everyone knew why. He and my boss spent every weekend playing golf together. One day, our CEO announced an important competition. Whoever presented the best business strategy would become director of operations. I spent 6 weeks preparing. I barely slept. I checked every number 3 times. It was the best work I had ever done. The night before the presentation, Kevin walked over to my desk. "Mind if I look at your slides?" he asked. "We're teammates." I trusted him. That was my biggest mistake. The next morning, I walked into the boardroom. My heart stopped. Kevin was standing in front of everyone, presenting my presentation. Every chart, every idea, every sentence, it was mine. The executives applauded. The CEO congratulated him. I stood up. "Those are my slides." The room became quiet. Before I could explain, my boss interrupted me. "Sit down, Ethan. Stop embarrassing yourself." Nobody believed me. Kevin smiled. I will never forget that smile. A week later, confidential company documents were leaked online. Someone had stolen sensitive financial reports. Instead of investigating fairly, my boss blamed me. He called me into his office. Without asking a single question, he'd pushed a termination letter across the desk. "You're fired." I stared at him. "I didn't do this." He shrugged. "I don't care." Then he called security. That's how I ended up carrying my things through the office while everyone watched. As I walked toward the parking lot, my phone rang. It was our family's attorney. "The emergency board meeting starts in 30 minutes. They're ready for you." I smiled. For the first time that day, I smiled. When I entered the executive boardroom, every director stood up. My former boss looked confused. The chairman walked over and shook my hand. "Welcome, Mr. Carter." My boss frowned. "Why are you calling him Mr. Carter?" The chairman opened a large folder. "Ladies and gentlemen, following the passing of Richard Carter, ownership of his shares has officially transferred to his son." He looked directly at me. "Ethan Carter, as of today, you are the majority owner of Hawthorne Technologies." The room fell completely silent. Kevin's face turned white. My boss couldn't speak. Only 40 minutes earlier, he had thrown me out of the building. He was reporting to me. The chairman wasn't finished. "Our legal department has completed its investigation." The lights dimmed. Security footage appeared on the screen. Computer login records, email history, building access logs. Every piece of evidence pointed to Kevin. He had copied my presentation. He had stolen confidential documents. Then he secretly logged into my computer to make it look like I leaked them. Kevin started shaking. I can explain." Nobody answered. Then Human Resources presented another report. For years, employees had complained about my boss. Favoritism, bullying, threats, retaliation. The complaints had been ignored. Until today. The board voted, unanimously. My boss was terminated immediately. Kevin was fired seconds later. The same security guards who had escorted me out escorted both of them out of the building. The irony wasn't lost on anyone. Over the next year, everything changed. Employees were promoted because they earned it. Ideas belonged to the people who created them. Honesty replaced favoritism. One afternoon, a young intern knocked on my office door. He smiled and said, "Thank you for proving that good people don't always lose." I looked at the empty office where my old boss used to sit. Then I remembered my father's words. Character will always outlast power. He was right. Justice didn't come quickly, but when it finally arrived, it changed everything. The end.